Security Manual. Forward by the Chairman of Union Security Council. The Council is proud of the achievement of the security forces in promoting the interests of the Union Group. It is your fight against subversion that has allowed continued recovery. Over the last year, market share has again increased despite production restrictions due to mineral shortages. The acquisition of ASIO City makes the Union Group the second largest of the 6 remaining city-states and represents the capitulation of the last non-corporate city. The quality of the air being recycled within the protection dome that encases the city continues to improve. The predictions made last century about deteriorating public health due to ecological poisoning has been proved to be untrue. Even the toxic air outside the dome in the Gap has not deteriorated beyond the point of supporting human life. Security in the Gap has been a top priority. After preemptive strikes against random Gap villages, there has been a marked increase in community taxation receipts and a reduction in economically damaging scavenging raids. The Hobart Corporation continues the abhorrent market policies eradicated decades ago in the Union Group. Their discredited policies of labor representation and social benefits for the needy contradicts the basic neo-democratic principles agreed on cessation of hostilities of the Great Euro-American War. Since the Link computer system was assigned control of all city functions 20 years ago, a determined economic war has been waged, and is being won, against Hobart, which has consistently sought to undermine the foundations of our success. We can congratulate ourselves on another successful year. And, as always, be vigilant, be alert. Name: Reichs Commander. Address: Bellevue Gardens, Erie. 2291. Age: 36 years. Link status: 5. Special Operative. No. UO88. IA2. This security manual is to be carried by you at all times. Lieutenant provides you with rules and guidelines to which you should adhere. Areas and suspects currently under surveillance are listed. Additions to the lists will be made via the special code files in your link directory. Ensure that you check your files daily using your special operative card for new information and special mission orders. You will report to Chief Blazer through link communiques. You will be based at Security Headquarters in Granville Heights, Room 1030. Priority Briefing Notes. Ref. 02. OS Link status: High, to be executed immediately. Reconnaissance mission to Gap to return Robert Overman to Union City. Suspect to be returned alive. Repeat: alive. Read the following background information carefully. Subject: Robert Overman, known to have been taken by Mother Ref. VP06 N9 Piero in bid to defect to Hobart. Engine sabotaged in flight, terminated in Gap. Ref. F9 367th, S23 820th. Initial inspection at crash site revealed a shallow grave containing the remains of Piero. Presumed subject: Piero buried by Gap people. No infant remains found in or around the crash site. Robert Overman survival assumed. Crash site at location 01312 North 23100 West. Take a squadron to the gravesite and carry out a full inspection. Proceed to search surrounding area for possible leads to Robert Overman. Once DNA match has been confirmed, return Overman to Union City without delay. Remove all trace of Overman Gap existence. On return to Union City, report to Chief Blazer using your link card for further instruction. Good luck. The following blocks are currently under high security observation: Astoria, Erie, Fairhaven, Granville Heights, High Green, Northbridge, Tower, Otomo Junction, Pacific, Terminus, Terrace, TURN, VALE, Tower, Union. General. The walkways. Suspect, Lamb, Gilbert address, Erie 520. Suspect has turbulent childhood history. Found at age of 13 in tire factory. Parents not identified but suspected as delinquents. Lamb joined the New Youth League and championed the elimination of animal preservation rights and Union City conservation laws. Recently promoted to supervisor without link approval. It is suspected that infiltrator has illegally amended link records. Level 3 surveillance currently in operation. Amrita Cola Company, Granville Heights 723. We are proud to be the number 2 cola producer in Union City, using the original recipe which to this day remains a closely guarded secret. Amrita Cola tastes as good today as it did when your grandfathers drank it. Suspect, EINBECK, Anita address, Fairhaven 666. Admitted to illegally entering link space using counterfeit software. On conviction. Subject transferred from social services to D-Link position in Keating Pipe Factory. Possible chance of contact by Hobart agents. Level 2 surveillance to be maintained. Anchor Insurance Series 228. Our policy is to secure a policy to suit your needs. Suspect, Colston, Victoria address, High Green 476. Colston has a history of heavy drinking and gambling and has been taken into custody on several occasions for disorderly behavior. He is the manager of St. James Club, which employs the Hot Club Quartet, a band whose futuristic music is suspected of aggravating the high level of West Block delinquency. Suspected of anti-corporate activities. BEAUDIN Beauty Salon Astoria 852. I pamper yourself or treat your loved one to a day of relaxation and revitalization at our salon. Try our new Denticure service. Suspect, Hobbins, Howard address, Granville Heights 338. Hobbins shows utter contempt for authority. Numerous complaints have been made against him for attitude maladjustment and antisocial behavior, but never pursued by the council. Several ongoing cases pending. Possible case for social indoctrination by lobotomy. Serious threat not suspected. Maintain surveillance and report any further behavioral abnormalities. Blades Emporium Astoria 944. All your shopping under one roof. Hurry, 50% discount off everything. Offer ends this weekend. Suspect, BONNEVIALLE, Vincent address, Otomo Junction 509. Highly technical, known to be in possession of advanced technology as a prime target for Hobart recruitment. Bonneville should be encouraged to enroll on Piermont Junior Security Training course with view to graduating to security services. Celestial Sandwich Sushi Bar, Otomo Junction 303. You want fast food? Come here. Good eating, busy epicure. Suspect, Burke, surgeon address, The Walkways 222. Despite impeccable record with no evidence of subversion, Burke is under surveillance due to recent reports of organ trading in the city. Corpses being held for examination should be checked and results reported as a matter of urgency to Chief Blazer. Do not, at any cost, alert the surgeon to your activities. Cole Brothers Catering, High Green 668. Indulge in the culinary delights enjoyed by those in the level below you at prices enjoyed by those above you. Cool, exotic caterers extraordinaire. Suspect, Goddard, Kit address, Northbridge Tower. Expelled from the security services on grounds of corruption. Known for his neo-deist fundamentalist tendencies. The self-proclaimed pastor concentrates on providing religious instruction to the underclasses in Union City. An ex-criminal, he now devotes all his efforts to converting the delinquent element on our walkways. It is reported that the juveniles are considerably more disruptive after the conversion than they have been previously. Keep a close eye on Ali. His activities. Dreamy Time imports the Walkway's 813 Dreamy Time suit, fully Schreiberman compatible. Loose or Mind to the latest Oriental erotica. Suspect Gelat, Jerome address. Astoria 345 complaints have been received again regarding his smoking habits. Having been repeatedly cautioned for public air pollution offenses and good neighbor code violations, the council has decreed that further breaches of these laws will result in enforced basbetosite treatment at the Otomo Rehabilitation Unit. Frank's Fisheries Terminus Terrace 132, the best place for genetic fish. Mullet over before going elsewhere. Suspect Piermont, Danielle address. Turnvale Tower 642, widow of the late Professor Piermont. She now runs the Piermont Foundation. Despite excellent health, Professor Piermont suffered a chronic coronary while attending a council meeting. Official cause of his death was high stress levels experienced as head of Piermont Foundation. Security Service investigations, however, suggest that external forces may have been responsible. Mrs. Piermont must be protected as a top priority for the security services. Her well-being is of vital importance to us. Hammond's Drug Store, High Green 322. Surprise your partner. Special trial offer on our new range of revitalizing products to really get you going. Synthetic rhino horn available to those with special requirements. Suspect Erha, Beverly address. No fixed abode, travel writer by profession, but under suspicion of spying. Lived with father until he failed to return from business trip in Hobart. Lieutenant is suspected that he has defected. Muzeha makes weekly trip to Hobart City. Possible prime contact for Hobart agents. Her hobbies include virtual globetrotting. Maintains surveillance until further notice. H. Vingelmere Heating Company, Pacific 400 monoxide fuel combustibles for all your antique appliances. Suspect Lively, Pamela address. Union General 500. There is very little on file currently regarding this subject. She has been under suspicion for a series of recent thefts in the Bellevue level. Lively may be linked to the mobile appliance laundering circle operating in the city. This case will require undercover security work. Keating Memorial Pipe Company, Erie 394. You have worked hard to attain your status. If you've got it, flaunt it with Keating's aluminium replacement pipes in a wide range of colors. Also available in stone-clad. Contact Gilbert Lamb at the above address. DLINCs need not apply. Suspect Ward, Hutch address. Union General 765 has repeatedly violated the restrictive language laws. Ward's file contains damning evidence of past anti-security service behavior, including the removal of the security symbol from outside 2 of our branch offices, defacing the memorial to Chief Riley, and, more recently, responsibility for the graffiti on our flag at security headquarters. So far, Ward has eluded the security trackers. Bring him back to the interrogation unit for questioning before termination. Martello's Wine and Winkle Bar, the Walkway's 174. Compliment a glass of wine with a selection of fresh seafood, reared in a hydroponic garden. Martello, where both the music and food is alive. Suspect Rat Girl address. Unknown, a precocious young lady. Rat Girl earned her name after repeatedly escaping from security custody. We are unable as yet to ascertain the girl's real name. Although a juvenile, she has already earned herself quite a reputation and could prove helpful to the security service in the future. It is imperative that she is closely watched and guarded against any enemy contact. Muds meat byproducts. Turnvale Tower 662 mechanically recovered meat, a speciality. It's thick, meaty and 98% tumor-free. Suspect, Dodds, Dingo address, Northbridge Tower 879. Dodds has been campaigning against the introduction of the new pavement and parks litter laws. Foul play is suspected on his part. Ensure that all his movements are tracked and report to the chief. Make every effort to collect any solid evidence to convict him. Non-such data systems. Northbridge Tower 253. Want to know your neighbor's very personal details? We can provide information on any aspect. Yes, we mean any aspect. With over 100 meters files on system. No questions asked. Very competitive rates. Suspect Kearns, Kipper address, Northbridge 662 escaped from custody last month during special leave to visit his late mother's grave. He made off while his guard made an inquiry regarding the location of the grave. He was serving a 12-month sentence for attempted theft of ancient religious artifacts. Kearns was last seen limping through Lambton Cemetery wearing his prison uniform and ankle chains. He was carrying a plastic bag containing a relic of St. Jude and a photograph of his mother. It is believed that he is still at large in Union City. PJ's Bakery, Fairhaven 764. Finest breads made only with wheat from the environmentally controlled Neo Prairies. Suspect Wim Douglas address, Granville Heights 567. Renowned as the instigator of the Pee-Pee Tom phenomenon, which led to changes in the laws governing voyeurism. Wim is back. He operates from a double-glazing company in Herd Heights, believed to be a front for the banned Church of Inward Contemplation. Wim possesses psycho-combat skills and should on no account be tackled single-handedly. Richie's Metal Heaven. Northbridge Tower 651. Broken G-string from rocking too hard. Don't fret. We have everything for the serious guitarist. Suspect Coppice, Hannah address, Astoria 332. Unemployed journalist believed to be responsible for subversive broadcast. It's Your Life. Isn't it? Analysis of literary style indicates pretension factor of 68%. Subject considered for post of romantic fiction writer for Link PR channel. Determine whereabouts and approach with a view to recruitment. Security Services Social Club Union General 931. Coming soon. Bruno and his funny songs. Suspect Werner Karen address, The Walkways 555. Suspected member of the outlawed social services. Wanted on numerous charges of campaigning forthright of D-links to be terminated on site. Squawk Security Systems Fairhaven 291. Don't become another statistic. Secure an appointment with this. We can secure your home and family. Don't waste this opportunity to avail of our personal organ marking service. Proved to be a sound deterrent against organ grabbers. Suspect Santini Joel address, Turnvale Tower professional pianist, aka Surreal McCoy. Regular engagement at St. James Club as leader of cult band, the Hot Club Quartet. Following an accident in a security raid on the club, Santini made an astounding comeback despite having 3 fingers bitten off from his right hand. Granted a lifelong appeal for protection. Santini is under constant security scrutiny. The Piermont Foundation, Granville Heights 417. Prepare your progeny for the problems of puberty. Applications are now being considered for the Junior Security Corps, Self-Defense, Armed Combat and Advanced Interrogation classes. Suspect Evans, Ginger address, Terminus Terrace 223. One of the main instigators of the Great Industrial Riots, he served 3 years in Cullinan Prison. After his release he became involved in the community rehabilitation scheme for ex-criminals. Evans was last seen by one of our agents in Hobart City. Suspects should be eliminated. Altars Eterio Tomo Junction 925 Eat like a barbarian. Large portions guaranteed. Pig out competition every Saturday. Notes Operation Steel Sky L.26 p.m. reached grid location 01312 north, 23,100 west. Temperature LO 9 degrees C. Radiation levels high. Craft debris identified. ULL inspection of grave site Ref OP06 NP. Piero. Exhumed body identified as Piero. Confirmed no infant remains found. 4:03 p.m. investigated rock outcrop in which heat source was revealed. Discovered group of 20 subhuman dwellers who appeared to be suffering from gas plague. No physical contact made for fear of contamination. Dwellers were unable to provide any information. 8:44 p.m. encountered a small encampment after many hours of searching. Tribe leader indicated knowledge of someone resembling Robert Deverman as description living with a group of migrants located due west. Despite further interrogation, he was unable to provide any details. 10:23 p.m. located tribal camp. Positive identification of subject achieved using DNA scanners. 10:45 p.m. subject taken into custody and began return flight to Union City. 11:00 p.m. carried out final mission orders. Prisoner showed signs of aggression and had to be temporarily restrained. 5:32 a.m. passed first guidance beacon. Automatic landing sequence initiated. Revolution Software Limited. The following information was extracted under considerable duress from a reluctant subversive. This group should be identified and kept under close surveillance. Revolution Software started life 3 years ago above a fruit shop in Kingston upon Hull. Born into the harsh world of entertainment software development, the fledgling company devised a system called Virtual Theatre. The system created a real world with real characters, allowing unique features to be designed into graphic adventures. Virtual theater would change the face of graphic adventures forever. Impressed by the system, Microsoft, the publisher owned by Robert Maxwell, signed their first product, Lure of the Temptress. A yachting accident put paid to Microsoft, but not to Revolution or Virtual Theater. Revolution jumped ship and then relicensed Temptress to Virgin Games. The success of their first project convinced Revolution to further expand their ambitions. Working with top comic book artist Dave Gibbons, it was decided to embark on designing a new generation of graphic adventure. The blueprint for Beneath a Steel Sky was thus conceived. 2 years later, they are proud to present their work, a significantly enhanced virtual theater system, driving a game that is 6 times larger than Lure of the Temptress. Revolution is again planning what the next generation of computer gamers can expect. State-of-the-art graphics technology is being used to produce images to be displayed using advanced cinematic techniques, with support from the British Department of Trade and Industry. Leading-edge artificial intelligence is being written to be incorporated into future games. Be vigilant. The revolution has only just begun. You should be aware that the following Hobart agents are believed to have written software that casts Union City and her security services in an unfavorable light. They are: Game Design, Charles Cecil, Dave Cummins, Dan Marchant 8, Dave Gibbons Script, Dave Cummins VT System Concept, Charles Cecil, Tony Warrener, Dave Sykes and Dan Marchant VT System Design, Tony Warrener VT System 2.0 Implementation, Dave Sykes and Tony Warrener Programming, David Sykes, Tony Warrener and James Long Comic, Dave Gibbons, Background Screens, Dave Gibbons Background Paintings, Les Pace and Steve LNCE Computer Graphics 8, Animation, Stephen Odes, Adam Tween. Paul Humphreys and Steve Lnce Music, Dave Cummins Music Conversion 8, Sound Effects, Tony Williams Quality Assurance, D. Marchant, J. Wright, P. Coppens, R. Hewison, A. Phelan, J. Martin Assistant Producers, Aaron Phelan, Peter Hickman Manual, Noah and Carmody. Dave Cummins and Charles Cecil produced. Daniel March and directed. Charles Cecil Packaging Design, Root Associates Logistics, Catherine Spratt, Robert M.C. Grath, Rosemary Dalton, Riz Khan, Matthew Walker. Terminate any suspect on site.